What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Elude Stalwart playing Fortnite. And today we got new updates, Rule the Ring, new Mass Fury outfit, and Lucha gear available now. The submachine gun is still available now. There's a new standard SMG with a fast rate of fire and reduced accuracy penalty while moving. Also, Save the World is still 50% off. Push back the storm in this 4-player co-op PvE campaign, build forts, craft weapons, and level up your heroes. Hey! How we doing today, folks? Today I got, I think, one sniper elimination left from week 2 challenges. I've done everything else. The loot lake chests were quite a challenge, just running in, grabbing a chest and dying. Running in, grabbing a chest and dying. I did that like probably 9 times, but there's only 7 chests required. An update on the drift challenges. We still have 3,700 and something experience left before we get the cloak, and then after that we still got another 100,000 before we get the lightning effect to it. What's cool is after we get this I said 3,000, 30,000. After we get this 30,000 XP, we'll get the cloak with the Rift's Edge harvesting tool, because it says complete any 4 challenges to earn the reward item, the Rift's Edge, and we've gotten 3 of those so far, so the next one will be our 4th. So we'll get the cloak along with the harvesting tool in the very next tier here. So let's go straight into some solo and attempt to get our sniper rifle eliminations. Also cancel that, come to think of it, don't fill squads. We got to place top 12 in squads 3 different times. So let's just do that and work on our sniper eliminations. If we get a sniper rifle while we're turtling and hiding and seeking, like we're going to play the outskirts of the map, and we're going to be like kind of like stealth ops this for the next 3 battles, so we can get that top 12 in squads 3 times. Only you can prevent V-Bucks scams. Do not share your password with anyone. So yeah, squads. Here pretty soon next week, folks. Expect my channel to start hosting a new games content, or the previous games content. If those of you that have stuck around or still around, World of Warcraft is coming back next week. There's going to be, with the new patch, implementing quests for the pre-patch for Battle for Azeroth, the next expansion. That goes live next week, so you'll probably start seeing me stream some World of Warcraft content again. And that's more of a social platform, so you may see me interact with chat a whole lot more. I know a lot of you guys that have been around probably been disappointed to see that I haven't really been interacting with chat a lot lately. And that's mainly so I could get a handle on this game Fortnite here. I'm already bad enough as it is with trying to like learn the map and react in combat the way I'm supposed to with the different guns that I have, and trying to like take down the enemies and stuff. But Fortnite's a very competitive game, and any distraction is just taking away from my player style or skill. And I do try to keep up with chat. I mean, I know a lot of you have noticed, even in World of Warcraft, if I've ever done any like arenas or battlegrounds or mostly dungeon delving in raids, if I'm distracted at all, I start messing up. So I got to work on that. I mean, as time goes by, whenever I'm a super pro streamer, I'll probably be able to keep up with chat a lot better and still play to the highest level in whatever game that I'm playing. But we'll see. We'll see as time goes. All right, so we got Haunted Hills to ourselves. It looks like I didn't actually check to see if there was anyone around, but you may notice that in the levels that I've made, I've gotten a new harvesting tool here. This is the lug nut wrench thing. I don't think there's a way to show it to you until we get back into our locker room. But yeah, this is a new harvesting tool I got from my recent exploits. And it's pretty cool. I dig it. It's new. New. Alright. Put this over here, that there, and this off in that direction. Yeah, I've had every intention of going back one day and editing these videos, or dare I say, hiring somebody at some point to edit my videos. because I've got content out the wazoo on my channel. I just need to find a smart way to like package it and then edit it along the lines of that theme. But I don't know the first thing about editing, if I'm honest. And, I don't want to put out anything that's less than entertaining if I'm going to waste time on editing, because I was just looking at it the other day. I found this, it's called DaVinci Resolve, and it's an editing software kind of like Sony Vega, or if you've got Adobe, whatever package they have for editing. It's along those lines, and it's just like, it's intimidating how much you got to learn, and you're looking at the program and it's like very technical looking, and I know that if I sat there long enough with it, I could probably figure it out. But I'm more focused on putting out content right now, because I think as long as I got the content, I can always come back and edit later. So I'm just trying to stick to my guns, doing what I do best, instead of trying to be a mediocre video editor and you know, degrading my channel even further. So anybody that has any tips or ideas on things I can do to get started with that, please feel free to leave a comment or something, and let me know what you think I should do. I'd be interested in hearing what you got to say about that type of stuff. Alright, so we got a sniper rifle, ACOG, or an AR with a scope. Good pump here, and the SMG. Another SMG there. Got a pretty decent loadout, and we're not too far from the circle. My guess is I'm probably going to hop up on that mountain there within the circle as it starts closing in. So I'm going to head about right here and see if I can pick anyone off with the sniper rifle, because I still do need one sniper rifle elimination. Okie dokie. And then also something else that I've been trying to keep in mind as well is the other social media platforms, so I can keep in touch with you guys. If any of y'all are still sticking around and watching the content, if y'all want to reach out and contact me, I do have like Facebook and Twitter and all of that jazz, and I need to be more consistent with like interacting with it, but I do have some presence there. If any of y'all ever need to get in contact with me or just want to see what's going on. But yeah, I imagine too I'll probably hit the grind a lot harder whenever the kids are in school. So after summer vacation's over, you may see me go more into a full-time kind of deal. 'Cause right now, I mean, if I'm honest, this is really a part-time kind of exploit. I'm gonna drop that health kit and grab a shield potion and see how that works out for me. But yeah, that's kind of what's going on with the channel, just in a nutshell. Still trying to get better at Fortnite, and I've been keeping my eye on BFA, on World of Warcraft BFA, and I don't know, like the more I look at it and what people are saying about it, the less enthusiastic I am about, you know, it even coming out, the Battle for Azeroth expansion, because they're changing a lot about the game, and it doesn't sound like in a good way. And the one thing that I was looking forward to the most was the new AI in I think it was Island Expeditions or something like that. Or maybe it was Warfronts. I get the two mixed up all the time, Warfronts and Island Expeditions. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Warfronts are the game mode that mimic the RTS Warcraft more, and Island Expeditions are the kind of like you versus the NPCs. I want to say PvP. Yeah, PvP scenarios. They're kind of like PvP scenarios in a way, but you're versus an AI, so I guess it is PvE. But yeah, I'm not really enthusiastic about what I'm hearing about the AI so far, because they said that it's supposed to be like smart AI, and whenever I heard that at the time, there was all this stuff in the news about the world's Go champion being beat by the Google DeepMind AI, and then also you were hearing news about I think Elon Musk developed an AI system. I think he called it Open AI, I'm not sure, but they used that AI system to defeat the top Dota champions. And those AI programs were only given a few matches or a week's worth of time to learn the game in both the Go World Championship and the Dota Championship type matches. And they were as good as and even better than human beings at the game. And that got me really excited about the development of the new AI. But around the same time, World of Warcraft had announced that they were going to be putting this new artificial intelligence in island expeditions in World of Warcraft BFA coming out. I was like super stoked about that. I was like, oh man, we're gonna see some like game-changing, life-changing AI. This is gonna be the shit. And no, that's not the case. It wasn't what I thought. It ended up being a lot less whelming. It was very underwhelming. Guy there. See if we can get him. Poke your ugly face. Yeah, I'm an exposed target. Come at me, bro. Right. This is squads, isn't it? So there's 3 guys that are actually able to see what I'm doing. You got me. Damn, son. It was worth it. I don't know if we got top 12. Actually, that should have been more of my focus than getting a sniper elimination. I didn't think that I would get another sniper rifle very easily, though. Yeah, no, we didn't. Okay, so we need to stay alive more than we need kills. But yeah, that AI in the island expeditions for World of Warcraft, I heard was just, it wasn't like your traditional NPCs or your traditional enemy mobs, where they just like see you and they start charging at you. Like they'd even interrupt, but everything was on a cooldown with like kind of the way the AI traditionally works in the game. So if they had like a fireball that they would cast, it was usually on a 6 to 8 second cooldown, and then they'd hit you with their staff in between fireball casts if they were a caster type enemy. Well, and every time an enemy saw you in the traditional World of Warcraft NPCs or enemy mobs model, if it saw you, it ran towards you. And I guess the only thing that's changed with Island Expedition NPCs and the AI that kind of like manages the reactions of enemy mobs to players, the only thing that's really changed is the fact that they'll sneak around in the bushes and they'll hide and they'll wait till you're doing something to attack you. But it's not like, you know, they're not behaving like players like I thought that they would be. I thought that they would be like somehow recording how players are doing these island expeditions and applying just the algorithm or the logic that players use to defeat the island expeditions. I thought in some way it would be doing something along the lines of that, so where it felt like you were playing another player when you were doing this type of game mode. And like I was really like, my imagination kind of went wild when I heard about that stuff. And I guess that's not the case. That turns out it's really just the enemies won't just charge you when they see you. They'll play a little bit more conservatively. But from what I hear, if you just watch the mini map, then you could track their movement and you could see what they're trying to do. But like there's different rare mobs on the map, and if they see like if you see that they're attacking a rare mob, you usually kind of want to wait until that happens before you attack them, because they're in the middle of combat and you could use the rare mob that they're attacking to help assist you in defeating them. And most of the time they'll have their hands full with that rare creature that they're trying to destroy, so much so that they really can't fend off your attack. So that was a little disappointing. Like I kind of got a little demoralized whenever I heard that. And as far as the game mode is concerned with the abilities and how like the global cooldown's been affected by what they're trying to do with the rotations and the abilities, and as the right armor and all that other stuff, like it really is just like any other expansion. It's just like, hey, we've gotten new types of stuff that we're introducing to the game, and it either succeeds or it fails, but it really is just World of Warcraft just reinvented in some small way. Still ends up being the same game, I guess, but they're just changing all the rules people are used to, so there's pushback from the community about that. It's not too dissimilar from Fortnite here, where like they affect the way guns shoot. Like for example, the pump shotgun. Now there's like such a long global cooldown, it's almost like that's no longer the meta. That's no longer what people are trying to equip in order to take out enemies. It used to be if you had 2 pumps, you could hold down the trigger and swap between your button 1 and button 2, where you had those 2 pumps, and just almost as long as you had ammo, you could just switch back and forth between those 2 pumps and shoot fast, if not faster than most other guns, and definitely more powerfully with the spread. And that was so popular for people to do that they ended up changing the way that weapon worked so people wouldn't do it anymore. That's kind of like what World of Warcraft seems to be doing right now. It's like they're looking at how people are playing the game, and they're like, no, you don't play the game that way. You play it like this. And they switch it to where it's like no longer fun for the players that enjoyed like figuring out a really good way to play the game so they felt powerful. And really that's the point. Like any game that you play, you're the hero, and you should be the most powerful with a little bit of time investment in being able to take on any challenge. But seems like they're just like they find out that people are doing those things to become more powerful in the game that they're playing to have fun, and they try to take that fun away and make you less powerful in some way. And there's always pushback. I mean, for some people that levels the playing field and it allows them to be more competitive, especially in a player versus player type situation like Fortnite. Like it's no fun whenever there's like some small minority of players in the game that have figured out this one way to kill everybody that they've ever come up against. Like I can see how that's not good gameplay in PvP if you think about it that way. But in a player versus environment way, like where you're fighting like AI or a computer opponent, it's way more enjoyable to kind of just like decimate the opposition. And like whose feelings gets hurt in that situation? The computers? No, like the only thing that can happen is you feel more powerful, so you play the game more. So I don't know. Maybe they just need to keep that carrot on the stick to keep you entertained too, because I guess if you are a powerful player and you're just destroying everything you come in contact with, is that good gameplay? Like, do you still enjoy doing that? I know, usually after you enable cheats on Minecraft or whatever, like you get bored with the game pretty quickly. But maybe they do have to change the rules of the game just to keep people, just to allow themselves to legitimize like making you pay $15 a month to play the game. Not that that's what Fortnite does, but that's definitely what World of Warcraft does. So yeah, I'm playing these 2 different games right now. I've been playing a lot less of World of Warcraft. I kind of just let my sub run out. I've already pre-purchased the Battle for Azeroth expansion, so I am going to play it. But for the time being, WoW has just not been my priority. So you haven't really been missing anything if you've been watching my channel expecting WoW content. I kind of just like parked my characters where they were. One thing I have done, and I don't know if I streamed it or not, but I did go in and collect or start the max your artifact weapon out quest. But I heard even now with the pre-patch, they've taken your artifact weapons already away. Like they've already begun to destroy themselves or something like that. But yeah, other than that, you really haven't missed anything. So when I start getting back into BFA, I'm going to have to start learning the game again. And that'll be cool because I'll have that perspective that most other players will probably have whenever they're coming back to the game. Just trying to figure out what's what and where to go and what to do. So that's kind of what my hope is for next week's content when I begin streaming BFA again, is just kind of like a first look at a veteran WoW player returning to BFA. Now we're playing it very cautious. I'm going to head out to the shore here and follow the outermost part of the circle so I don't get surrounded by teams of 4 enemy teams. I don't think I can carry another medkit. Oh, I guess I can. Launch pad. I don't know. It seems like the more far out and away some of these houses and stuff are, these loot chests are, it seems like the higher reward. I don't know if anybody else has noticed that here on Fortnite. Yeah, because initially if you start the match and you're like somewhere in the middle, everything's gray. But if you kind of hang back and you play more strategically and avoid confrontation most of the match, it seems like you get higher rewards yielded from all these chests and spawned loot. Because I almost never see a launch pad like that. You're playing aggressive, I guess. Come on, move out the way. Yeah, that works. Alright, we're still trying to place top 12. Which means if we're against enemies, then and the enemy's teams are teams of 4. I think we did. I think we already are top 12. Like what? 4 times 12 is 48. We're already in the 34th. So that means, you know, math. There's 11 teams left. I think we just reached top 12. Just creeping along the outside edge here. Now, I do have a hunting rifle. I think that counts as a sniper rifle kill. Yes, it does say sniper rifle. So we can potentially, if we knock somebody, well, okay, so to think this out, we have to knock somebody with the sniper rifle. This is squads, so that person will not die when they get knocked. So we'll have to finish them with the sniper rifle as well. That's where the challenging bit comes in. Hear that? I think I heard something. I think I hear something. Okay. Ooh, big shield. Do we want 7 minis or 1 big shield? I'll hold on to the 7 minis. Want to make sure if anyone does kill me that they're justly and rightly so rewarded. Now that circle's coming in, so I'm going to start creeping in on the outside edge here. I do see some ramping up to that Nemesis tower where the rocket launched. I need to keep in mind that that's probably an area of contention. Watch it. Yep, there's somebody up there. I just saw him. Hopefully he don't see me. Surely my pink jacket won't stand out from this green grass. Now I'm looking for a knock and a finish Trying to keep my eyes out over here. This is the one area that they can sneak up on me on. Now, I did see somebody up there. Let's see if we can find them again. Nobody's gonna creep up from this side. I don't want to be there. Probably want to peek on this side because he is a right-handed shooter. That's something that I always forget. I got to keep in mind because my dominant hand is my left hand, but I do more kind of subtle and dexterous movement with my right hand. There's a fly drop on that mountain. We need to move in that way. So I don't know if we can we ramp up, do you think? There's a guy there. I wonder if we can ramp up high enough to where we can kind of launch pad over that way. Oh, hey everybody! I'm over here! I always do that. I just rest my finger on my click and it just shoots off. Yeah, don't worry about me. I'm just a noobly man. Yo, I think I'm gonna make a run for it, B. Yes, Cuban B. Okay, take a risk here. I think I'm going to see if we double reinforce this. Let's. Yep, I'm gonna make a run for it. Go! 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 That should be plenty high enough. Go, 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 go. Not quite the launch I was hoping for. There's somebody else built up here. And it's potentially a team of 4, so I need to keep that in mind. Watch yourself. Get him. Okay. Ooh, a FAMAS. Tempting. It is legendary. Maybe I should. Oh, crap. Instead of that. No, that seems like a bad idea. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I started panicking. Just waiting for someone to blow my head off here. No, the star's coming right there. Here we go. Need to get this way. Okay. We got our close range. This is our mid to far. Oh, there's a guy right there. I don't know if we can snipe from this distance. Be nice though. Let's get him ready. Hoping for a headshot. Got him one time. So that guy knows we're here. We go this way a little bit. Get one of these guys unawares. They think they're protected over there from them dudes. Maybe I can catch one peeking all slowly like. Come on, we need a sniper kill. Here, this guy right here. Ooh! Oh, I was hoping for a headshot. Guy over here. Nothing. I hit his wall. Trying to find out what direction I'm shooting from. I see him working it out right now. Go back to this side. They're over there. Let's hide in the bush a little bit. He's lining me up. Right, just give me a kill. A little bit higher than that. My mouse is so sensitive. Got him. I'm being so sensitive, mouse. Now surely these guys have figured me out. Okay, so I think we do have another launch pad. So we need to get back a bit. I'm thinking this house might be a good spot. Oh, these guys thought to save. Oh no! No! Oh damn! Get him! Get him! Oh, why? Oh, the trap takes a little bit to rearm. Oh, did I get somebody? Well, it didn't give me credit if I did. 490 XP, well done. 4th place, not bad. How's that for top 15 in squads? Alright folks, I'm gonna go bio and we got a party invite. Does not have any more space. Alright, I'm gonna go bio and then I'll do another match. Okay, so we're a little ways back, which is going to work to our advantage. I'm thinking I'm going to hit this area right here. And then I'll work my way into like Wailing Woods and stuff as we go. Most people won't be out this far, I don't imagine. I try to think about like every match that I've started without an objective. I generally kind of launch at the beginning of the bus's path across the map. So whenever I'm trying to survive for a while, I try to launch more towards the end of the bus's path across the map. Because most people, like, if they're playing this and they're trying to get better or whatever, doing their challenges, they generally don't wait until the very end, because as soon as you die, you just want to start another match. So if you're trying to get into combat, just like whether it be for your challenges or just getting better at the game or whatever, you're usually trying to get just straight back into action. So waiting until the end of the bus path is a good way to try to avoid a lot of players, as far as I can tell. Now, this house looks like it has been built on by other players. I've realized all that means is that you can edit them. You can edit them buildings. I'm thinking kind of got this already for, you know, destruction. I'm gonna switch out the AR for the burst AR. Now I do hear a vending machine. It's an epic vending machine. Minigun, pistol, what's the sniper rifle? Stone? Grenade launcher, okay. I think that's all, yep. Ooh, a Tommy gun. Now that'll be better than the burst. We do need to know where that circle is, because we're quite a ways away from it. Let me get some materials though. Now we do have the buggy, so that'll give us more time to explore. Oh, that took a lot of damage. Ooh, attack. I'd rather have that than the pump. For the same reasons why I was explaining earlier, the pumps aren't as good anymore. At least with attack, you got the spray of a shotgun, the damage of a shotgun, and you could just hold it down. It's just like continuously holding the fire button, and it'll just keep on spraying. Bandages. Alright, moving right along. Oh geez. Quite a lot more inertia built up than I previously thought. Looking for a sniper rifle. There's a llama there. I interrupted it with a click. I don't know how many times that click has just kind of like done that to me. Give me all the stuff. One of the benefits of the llama is you don't really have to loot anything. He just kind of picks it up as you run over it. Most items that you would want anyways. Grab this stuff here. There's another one of them teddy bears. I see these teddy bears all over the place. They're either drawn on or they're just like in the world. Alright, let's move into the circle. I'm gonna mark that, which is right. We're gonna go past those buildings there. The containers area. Pretty decent loadout for anyone that wants to take it from me, I guess. Still trying to survive to the top 12 in squads. We can manage it though. These campsites often have a few chests at them. No reason to not top off my shields here. And this will be our last one. Is there a chest just sitting out here? I don't see one. Okay, we'll grab our little buggy again and finish running in. Onward. Need to start being careful because we might start seeing people soon. Alright, what do we want to do? Retail? Head to the back of retail off to the... What is this? East? Yeah, do that. We're gonna follow the outside of the circle. Make our way towards retail. Oh, they see me! You see my mouse jump? That was me jumping in real life. I was not ready for that, so we need to get away from Brosif back there shooting at us. The best way to do that is just to follow this outer edge of the circle. He can't keep up with me. There's a team right there! Oh god! Keep the hills and the trees in between me and them. Surely they just saw me. Hopefully they think I'm a squad and they're just trying to survive. Oh, no! Get out of there! Run! So that's 2 teams right there. I think we're in the top 3 now. We're in the top 12 now, rather. Oh, stress. Okay, we're gonna grab this trap. Pro tip, you can loot while you're on the ATK if you just drive over something. See what our speed limit is? 24 miles an hour. Again, staying towards the back edge here. We can max our shields out as soon as we get a stop because we got this shield potion. Okay, yeah, we're well within the top 12 now. Just cruising, guys, just cruising. Racking up that survival time XP. Following the outer edge of the circle and the storm. In about 30 seconds it'll close even further. I got a decent loadout. I'm pretty happy with my loadout. I'd be even happier if I could find a sniper rifle. I doubt there'll be one just sitting out here though. Alright, here comes that storm. Ow! Ow! Flip. There we go. Moving right along. Deja vu! Deja vu! It's getting right along the outside wall here. There's a llama. Hurry! I just knocked him, that was all. At least I brought him an ATK. Let's see. 300 XP? Not bad. And that was the second one of the 12. Oh, I can't believe I couldn't kill that guy. I was in a cruising mentality, not a destroying enemies mentality. Oh, I haven't checked out the item shop today. Masked Fury. Who's behind the mask? There's a female and male model. This one says rule the ring. I need to check that out next match. I want to see what the emotes are too. Okay, so to survive top 12 in squads again, I'm thinking Haunted Hills again. And this time when we get below 33, we're going to start charging in on some folks. Oh, got a little offset there. Momentary distraction. After we get our last sniper rifle elimination, we can do our second week's hidden treasure. I'm gonna have to find out what that is. Because after you do all of 1 week's challenges, a free battle pass tier appears on the map in a specific location. So the second one of those for me will be popping up after I complete the sniper rifle elimination. Alright, here we go. And the circle's close by, so we can take our time. Minigun, eh? Revolver, eh? Clingers, suppressed submachine gun. Pretty whack loot so far. And I almost guarantee if I was further from the circle, the loot would be better. If my theory is correct about how the loot seems to be working. It could just totally be RNG for all I know, though. Just taking a shot in the dark whenever I make guesses like that. Maybe it would make more sense like that, yeah. Number 3 is usually my close combat button. Number 1's my mid to far, and number 2's my extended or special mid to far. I think the revolver is special because kind of like the pump used to work, you can switch between one revolver to the next and almost speed up the rate of fire of that weapon. The revolver's got this very pinpoint accuracy, which lends itself to one-shot capability if you're doing headshots. I don't think that a revolver has the stopping power of a one-shot weapon like the hand cannon or sniper rifles or things like that. But they're as close as you can get with medium bullets, in my opinion. They do have that first shot accuracy if you're planted. You can aim, and then it's got first shot accuracy where the kind of rectangles around the dot kind of like show how accurate your next shot's going to be. And if you're moving, it's out like that, but if you stand still, see how close the kind of like crosshairs get to the dot? That's how accurate your next shot is. Now, in my case, the more accurate the weapon, the worse I am. I don't know why. think it's because of how sensitive my mouse is. And that's not just the game settings, like that's also the DPI on my mouse. Which I could switch between, but I want more of a consistent aim than I do an aim that changes every time I want to push a button. It's like, this is me spinning normal right here. If I change my DPI, I can make this me spinning normal right here, where I have to move my arm a whole lot more. Or I can even turn it up to where this is me spinning normal. Turn it up even further, and this is me spinning normal. Now I can't even like run like this because it's just so touchy. Oh, maybe that's better though. This is the highest setting that I have. You almost can't tell what's going on just with the smallest movement of my wrist. I can't even jump on this roof here. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I can't do that. Alright, let me put that back normal. There we go. So maybe if I'm in a situation with this hunting rifle where I'm up on a mountain again and I'm trying to look way across the map, it may be in my best interest to switch to my lowest DPI settings so I could do those more ooh, scar. So I could do those more small adjustment aiming. If that makes any sense? Yeah, I'll lower my DPI for the further the target is. I'm going to try to keep that in mind and remember that. Another chest. That storm is moving in, so I need to start booking it. If I didn't have the scar here, I'd probably grab that FAMAS. The FAMAS. Is it FAMAS or FAMAS? Ooh, shield. I'll leave the clinger for the shields. Run! That storm is coming! It's cool, I'll just head to the haunted house right here. I call it the haunted house, but I don't know. Like, it looks like where a bad guy would live. There are some more mushrooms up here, so maybe I'll get a mushroom. Campfire, nice. Kind of hoping to see a shield potion just kind of laying on the ground there. No such luck though. Bullets are nice. I saw the bullets in there, but I'm kind of running past the storm first. See, now my mouse feels super sensitive here. I'm gonna put it lower. Yeah, that's gonna screw me. I need to quit toggling. Oh, somebody is actively building right there right now. I am in the top 12 though. Maybe I can hang. Up there. I'm crouching so they can't hear my footsteps. I don't want this storm to get me. I think they may have seen me. Did he? Oh no. I don't think they did. Did he see me? Oh! He sees me! Oh shit. Damn. That is top 12 though. I thought I was gonna get a sneaky headshot and complete that challenge. Just for surviving, another 203 XP. No kills, by the way, nothing special there. Now, this should be our last one. Actually, was that not top 12? I should have been top 12, right? Maybe that was our second one. Scary, scary. That was scary. I just heard the footsteps like, and I was like, no! I'm gonna go haunted again. I don't often do this, but I'm gonna land up here. If I gather these trees quick enough, I can build a ramp or a bridge down to top of that house I like to hit in Haunted Hills. One thing that I've heard that I'm gonna try is the ramp roof technique. So if you got a roof here, you can actually make it a ramp like that. If you raise the back two and lower the front two, or the side two and the other side two, or whatever you want to call it, it actually becomes a ramp. So you can confirm that. And I don't know if it costs less resources. I want it to be right there. But at least this way, you can very quickly select a down ramp. It's kind of a struggle to place, if I'm honest. Versus an up ramp if you switch to your other button. So you got the ramp or the stairs, and then you can switch to the roof, and it's like some slope towards you, some slope away. You can have those two like real quick that you could switch between. I heard that in a video or something. Maybe it was OmniPie. Forget who. But it's kind of a struggle just to place it if I'm honest. That's not too bad. Here, I could start going across to the roof of this place. Then I could begin my normal loot cycle. And we're right here in Haunted Hills, which is kind of great because the circle ended up right there next to us. Right. Something I like to do if I'm starved for resources is I'll use this chest just for a few wood. It's not a whole lot of wood, but it's some if you're starving for it over not having any at all. And then also like to hit all the one-shottable items. And then the same's true for the ammo boxes. That's a few metal. Nothing too impressive. But still, just food for thought there. The circle is close, so I'm kind of trying to keep my eyes peeled a little bit. In case I need to take an entire team of 4 people down by myself. Which, if I'm honest, just means like rip game or rip this match if I do see anybody. Because I'm not going to do anything against 4 people. I ain't that savage yet. I plan on reaching that level of savagery one day, and it's kind of the purpose behind me even streaming this, because you may see me and be like, wow, he's not really that great, and you would be right, but I have potential, and I want to show that even if you aren't that great, you can get better if you keep on practicing over time, developing your skills. Is it under here? Oh yeah, it would be under here, huh? You can start out being a noobly scrubbly person and just work at it and actually be a goodly, awesomely person playing these type of competitive games. This is more just like documentation of my journey or ascension to Victory Royale Master Extraordinaire. Because, I mean, really, how long have the people who are on top at this game, like Cypher PK, OmniPie, even, oh, sniper rifle. Even the, that's a scoped AR. Ah, we'll replace our regular AR, screw it. Thought I heard footsteps. Nick EH, Nick EH30, Nick F30. I don't know how to say his name. Cypher PK, OmniPie, the Fat Man, like all these players that you probably watch. How long have they been playing? How many hours have they invested in the game before they got as good or to the level that they're at now? Well, I'm gonna have documentations of how long it took for me to get to that level. And this is the first fresh season that I've ever started, so I did come, I think, with 20 days left, I want to say, remaining in the previous season. And I almost got the Omega. I was like 7 tiers away from Omega. And I didn't pay to win in any way. I didn't buy any tiers or anything like that. So that was all just honest effort and failing. And I'm working on the drift outfit here, all through honest effort and failing and not paying to win in any way, shape, or form. So yeah, that's kind of what this is, just a documentation of my journey. And more of my my experience game that I play that you'll probably see me go back to in the next week is World of Warcraft. I'll probably head back to that next week actually, and delve into some of the new content that they're putting out in it. Because the next expansion's coming out, and there's like all this pre-patch or kind of preemptive preparation stage that you can go through before the next expansion comes out, so you're like ready for it. And I want to go ahead and get on top of that, because that's been my game for like the past 12 years. I've been playing that game since before my children were born. So I gotta continue the legacy there. Alright, so the storm's moved in, we're gonna start moving on and try to take some fools out. We are in the 28th place right now. Or we're the 28th person alive on this map right now, I should say. Just right below my mini map, I'm seeing that information there. That little silhouette of a person icon there. Now, I think I can get through here. Yeah, and then once we get to the haunted house here, like we're taking the same path we took last time, we'll start cutting in towards Loot Lake. That's where the circle is. I'm gonna mark it right, probably right here. No, let's go north. I'm gonna go north around that mountain. So I'm south of Pleasant Park on that road, north of the mountain. If I can manage it, we'll see. See if this place has been hit at all. I don't think it has, because those wooden pallets are a good resource. Oh, no, it hasn't been hit. Cool. We're hoping for a sniper rifle still, or a hunting rifle, or something that can ranged. Did I open that door? What the heck? Maybe I did. Green, okay. The vending machines can be useful sometimes, especially if you need like a quick med kit and it has that available. Here's the chest up there. Up even further apparently. We do need to start working our way into the circle soon. Sniper rifle. Nothing. Okay. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Did that already. Alright, let's start moving in. Because the storm is coming. Alright, Pleasant Park's a dangerous area. People like to go up there and fortify. But it's no longer inside the circle, so it's my hope that there won't be very many people messing with us while we make our way into the next circle as the storm closes in on us. Still trying to keep an eye out for anybody that might be lagging behind, looking for stragglers like myself. Don't have a squad to protect me, and this is squads. I prefer to solo squads for challenges like this because I'm not as focused on getting kills as most other players. I've kind of I've watched the statistics at the end of the match, and I noticed that survival time counts so much for XP. And when I'm trying to like farm XP specifically, like I'm trying to get that coat for the drift here, I'd rather just survive than run into combat and die. And not all squads are like that. Not all squads want to focus on that. And I'm very much a team player. If I'm on a squad, I want to help and support the majority of the squad members and what they're trying to do. Now, here's a guy off this way. I don't know if they see me, but keep an eye on them. I'll try to go around this hill here. Hopefully they don't see me. I think I'm low enough to where they won't. There's a jump up there, and I think that's in the circle. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to get up on that hill. And if we need to evacuate really quickly, we can just use that jump. What's up, sir? Uh-huh.
And then, the owner, some.
Yeah.
And it was there. He cleaned it off and stuff. Then he stood on the. And he told his cat, "Look what I found." And then the dog just came running back at it and ate it again.
Gross. He didn't want the cat to have it, I guess.
No, it's because the dog.
Oh no. We done gave up our position.
He ended up eating it again.
Oh man. He must really like them squeaker toys. Yeah, I'm gonna make you some breakfast after this match, alright? Just give me a moment. I'm trying to fail with grace. Where they at? Where they at? Can't believe we gave our position away like that. There he is. All headshot. Here it goes. Oh right, our sensitivity. I said we were gonna lower it. Oh, it's coming! Get out of there! It's gonna blow! We took some damage there. We're heading to Lazy. We're gonna try to land on top of a building over this way. I don't think there is a building to land on here. Kinda this one, kinda this one. That's still not quite in the circle though. We at least use the tree. Or trees. There's some apples. Go get them apples. Here's some supply drops. The apples would be the best thing for us too. Here's one. Is there one more apple anywhere? Please, one more apple? Guess not. There's a guy off in the distance that way. Maybe we could use this truck. Yeah, it's not quite in the circle. There's some stuff up this way. Let's get up. Yeah, we'll get up an elevation just a tad. Kind of letting them sort their own differences out. Here's a supply drop. That's lucky. Sniper rifle. Exactly what we need. Okay. Is there any good? We'll kind of hold on to this current deal we got. All that. There's somebody here. Now I'm thinking if I turn my sensitivity down of the mouse here, I can aim more elegantly. He's peeking. Watch this headshot. Oh, poke your ugly face one more time, please. Please do it.
Please, please, poke your ugly face, please.
That. Don't let it deter me though. This guy's gonna poke his ugly face again. Poke it, you ugly meister. Oh. Was that too high? He knows. I don't know if that was too high or not. We need to give another test shot. Here it goes. The guy he's shooting on this side here. Maybe I can get that guy. Poke your ugly face. Here it comes. Ooh. I don't know if that was too high or not. Battle of the snipers. Alright, I'm in a bad position and the storm is moving in. Our best bet would not be... Our best bet would be somewhere over here. Sure, let's get an apple. This tree here, I'm thinking, will be our friend. Come on. Now what's cool is... Oh, I heard that. Somebody is right outside. He's above me. Oh, I'm the only guy remaining here. I don't even know what to do in this situation because I'm just gonna run out and die. Okay, so maybe I could do something fancy. Come on, get a roof. No. I don't know what to do. Alright, we need to make a run for it. I'm making a run for it, B. Run. They probably got so many weapons. And I'm just running out of mats. No, don't dab. That's second place. That's not bad. Alright, it was 575 XP for surviving so long and getting a good placement. Not bad at all. And that completed our challenge. So GG. And with that, folks, we're going to go ahead and wrap up today's episode of Elude Stalwart playing Fortnite. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a comment, subscribe to me, message me on Discord. That's in the description below. I have the link for that. And then I also have Twitter, Facebook, etc. So until next time, guys. Hey, take it easy.